This is the Getto Free Press, and I'm George Boston Rhines, and this is The Voice. We just heard on CNN about the findings of the second autopsy report concerning the death of Kendrick Johnson. As you know, I am under a 112-day criminal trespass warning from the Lowndes County Sheriff's Department issued by Wes Taylor, the superintendent of Lowndes County High School. We can only ask, and I hope that Anderson Cooper asks, why have I been banned from public property, yet I have violated no law? Much concerning the death of Kendrick Johnson at the Lowndes County High School on January 10th, 2013, have been of major concern for local citizens. Much of what have happened have not been fully reported as some of us believe. Let's see what happened. One lovely day in the state capital of the state of Georgia that you may not be aware of. People assembled and they were crying out for justice. Just maybe this autopsy that says Kendrick Johnson did not die from an accident, but rather, the Valdosta Daily Times said, reasons unidentified or unknown, etc., etc. However, it is reported blunt force trauma, talks about the right side of the neck and a major artery. Well, we hear a lot of criticism on the Valdosta Daily Times website. But all KJ, I'm sure, would want was for his parents to do what they could to try to find out the cause of his death. Listen to what transpired in Atlanta, Georgia. What was their cries then, and what is their cries today? Listen and be informed.
Greetings, we have gathered here today to assemble at the steps of the state capitol to tell the state of Georgia that we will not sleep. We will not sleep and we will not rest until justice for the family of Kendrick Johnson has been served. Kendrick Johnson, a young man, a young black man, could have been a student at Morehouse College hearing the President of the United States address our commencement class. But because someone decided that they were going to tamper and compromise certain things, we've decided to tell the world today, no justice, no peace. How you all doing? Everybody all right? My name is Lamont Bland. I'm the National Field Director for the National Action Network, where we're led by our founder and president, Reverend Al Sharpton. We'd like to thank you all for joining us in our effort. We'd like to especially thank AFL-CIO and ATU and other leaders in the community that came out for us. We stand today with the family of Kendrick Johnson. Mr. Kendrick Johnson went missing and was subsequently found dead in Lowndes County High School in January 2013. Since that time, Sheriff Prine and the Lowndes County Sheriff Office has broken the law, we believe, in efforts to deny the Johnson family the benefit of knowing what happened to their son. Lowndes County wants us to accept their accounts of the events, which go against all common sense and scientific evidence, and go on with business as usual. We will not do that. Since Lowndes County will use the law and our tax dollars to oppress this hard-working family and not allow a complete and impartial investigation when there have been reports and facts to substantiate claims that Mr. Kendrick Johnson was possibly the victim of a hate crime in Lowndes County High School, then on behalf of the National Action Network and the coalition of supporters, we declare, as of Thursday, May 23rd, 2013, Lowndes County, Georgia is closed. We will engage in non-violent civil disobedience to disrupt this oppressive institution we call Lowndes County, Georgia. Until we have justice, there will be no peace. Until we have justice, there will be no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Thank you.
And as it goes, apparently nobody knows just how deep the mole hole goes. As a community, state, nation, and world, the people of Valdosta, Lowndes County, in the state of Georgia must understand that we are not who we claim to be, but who we prove ourselves to be over a given period of time. To the Honorable Kenneth Johnson, the father, to Jacqueline, the mother, to Barbara, the grandmother, to Eddie Tooley, the grandfather, well, we are going to learn what it means to follow the facts and to follow truth as recorded in St. John 8:32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set and make you free. And we must understand that when truth comes into the minds of those that seek truth, then all falsehood must vanish. And falsehood is forever a vanishing thing. I stand before you a living testimony that I was restricted and have been restricted for 111 days without violating any law. And so I leave you with this. How many black boys, black men, and black girls, how many of your mothers and fathers have been charged with charges from a man or woman that wear the uniform, and they were not guilty? God allowed this thing to happen to me under this criminal trespass warning to pick up the mantle to say to America and the state of Georgia as well, we know that many of our children are innocent, but because of the old embedded spirit that resides in the hearts of men and women, we are filling the jails, prisons, probation rolls, and even death row. But in the end, according to the God of our ancestors, truth, justice, and right will win in the end. Attorney C.B. King, thank you, my beautiful brother. Reverend Al Sharpton, thank you. To the brother Edward DuBose, president of the NAACP, thank you, my beautiful brother. To Bobby Worthy of the Justice League, thank you, my beautiful brother, for standing the course when the people in Valdosta and Lowndes County in the state of Georgia need you the most. Thank you all. And to the few pastors from our local community, such as Lonnie Donnell Graham of the Vision Church and the Seventh-day Adventist Church on West Hill Avenue, and others, we thank you so much for sticking with God's children at their greatest hour of need. This is the Getto Free Press, keeping you informed, because somebody in God's world must stand up by the plumb line of justice, and who must square every action of the wicked by the square of virtue. And we must leave you on the level where we hope all men and women would like to find their loved ones around the throne of God, where all perfect and upright men and women hope to arrive. Bye-bye. We gone.